Hello, this is Amir from MarketerSeal Reviews, and today I'm going to take you inside of MarketerSeal SEO Certification Training by Matthew Woodward. This Word document I have up here is just a few things that we're going to go over before I show you the training itself. I'm also going to keep the volume down a bit as I talk to you today because it is late where I live and everyone's asleep except for me, working hard and getting ready for this big MarketerSeal launch. Now, in addition to reviewing this product, I am also a student of the course, and I will be going for my MarketerSeal SEO certification, which I will explain to you in this video, and I will explain it very soon. So basically I have three main points to go over before we take a look inside MarketerSeal, which is right here. It's just a basic looking training course. There's no fancy images or special effects, but what you're getting is a training course that is rich with information that will help you make money online if you apply it. We'll talk about that. So first of all, what is MarketerSeal SEO certification training and how will it help you? The idea behind this training course, the ultimate goal here is actually quite simple. We want to learn how to rank any website in any niche and generate a lot of traffic to that website by creating your PBN. And this is basically how to do it in 2017. So this is all relevant to right now. The way that what makes this course unique, and I've reviewed literally hundreds of products since I started to do affiliate marketing as a product reviewer. And this is the first course that I've reviewed that does what I'm about to say. Because Matthew, this guy is a genuine person that is not just about creating a product, putting it out there, making his money, and then walking away. He knows the value of his students being successful. The more successful students he has, the better it is for his own reputation. So it's a win-win. He wants us all to succeed. So the way he ensures our success is by forcing students to complete each lesson before we can proceed to the next lesson. And along the way, you'll also take exams until ultimately you take the final exam at the end of the course to earn your physical private blog network specialist certification, it's a physical certificate issued and signed by Matthew Woodward. I mean, so this is like, like I said in my other video, it's like, going out for your Microsoft Excel training certificate or access or a certificate that you would want to put on your resume. But to me, that is normally that would be the main thing that someone would pay for when they're taking an online course. But in my mind, that's actually secondary to this part, which is learning to rank any website in any niche and generating tons of traffic to it. Because today, if you are not an authority website, and by authority website I mean, eBay, Amazon, Wikipedia, ESPN, CNN, all those big names, which everyone watching this is not. So, if you're not one of them, it's become very difficult to rank. Unless, of course, you are a small business, for example, and you're trying to rank for, let's say, dentist in whatever city you're in, right? And even that can be very competitive. But what he teaches us to do, because today in the era where affiliate websites rule everything, the way we make our own websites gain authority is through a private blog network, which is basically a group of websites that are dedicated to your money site, and they are building your money site's authority for you. But if you don't know what you're doing when you're building a PBN, you're going to not get results, and possibly worse, possibly get penalized, de-indexed, thousands of dollars down the drain. This has actually happened to me before, as I explained on my MarketerSeal SEO review. I actually built a PBN, used it, it worked for me, but I was not mindful of not leaving footprint. So basically Google discovered my network, de-indexed it, money site got penalized, that literally thousands of dollars went down the drain. So with that considered, this is a small price to pay for me to not only learn how to build a private blog network, but to do it the right way. Okay, now speaking of that, who is Matthew Woodward? Obviously, this is the guy presenting the course to us. So who is he? And what makes him so special? What makes him suited to teach us how to build this, successful private blog network that is going to rank any website in any niche, and it's going to be secure and safe through it all? How do we know this guy will do that for us? Well, first of all, he's an award-winning blogger and online marketer that has made millions of dollars through his blog and online business. So he's got the results to prove it, basically. And this is, I'm going to open his blog real quick. When you pull up his blog, it actually looks much like the training course, very simple, straightforward, but the guy is an SEO expert. Everything he has here is for a reason. Whether it's the way he's branded his website, the layout, all of this is done a specific way for a specific reason. Now, what am I looking for here? Okay, if we maximize the website, he's kind of showing off all these awards he's received over the years. Best in SEO, top 100 business blogs, let's see, top affiliate marketing blog in 2013, top 75 award there, all kinds of stuff. The guy has established himself, and if I'm not mistaken, he actually started just by, he would go on internet marketing forums, and he would post there and just kind of, share information related to SEO. And in those posts, he would link them to articles on his website, and then people would start to visit his website. And so, he started just like us. He started with from the ground up, from scratch. And to date, his blog has been featured on all of these authority websites. I mean, it's just incredible. If you look at some of these names, Yahoo website, entrepreneur.com, Search Engine Journal, Moz, I'm not even going to go, there's too many names to go through. But what I'm getting at here is, this guy has the reputation, probably of every product that I've reviewed, of all the product creators that I've, promoted for. He's got to be in the top 3 in terms of his reputation online. And the reason that's important to note is because the MarketerSeal SEO training is really his first mainstream product or training course. And if someone knows otherwise, please correct me in the comments. But to my knowledge, this is his biggest and really only mainstream launch to date, and the training is based on his own methods that were used to successfully rank websites. So I was just going through his blog earlier today, and he had a case study, And this case study was from, let me find it here. I bookmarked it. This case study was from 2014, over a year ago. No, sorry, 16. But still, over a year ago, May 2016. And at the time, he was showing people how he ranked for the keyword unhealthiest foods, which, as you might imagine, that's a very competitive, high search volume keyword. And he did a case study just to show, here is how we can get number one for that position. He revealed his SEO strategy. He showed us all the keywords that he targeted right here. And going on and on, finally he showed us the end result, which is he ended up ranking number one for several keywords off the domain inspire.com. And I want to show you something. The reason I kept mentioning that this was written over a year ago is because if we go to Google today and search for unhealthiest foods, which as you can see I've done, he's got this huge, not only is he number one for this inspire.com website, but he's got this huge section dedicated to his website, and then you've got the other results below that. So, I mean, this guy basically ranks on demand. When he wants to rank, he can rank, and he does this in large part with PBNs, private blog networks, and he's teaching you how to do exactly that. So that's why I'm personally really excited, and I've already started going through the course, and at times I've actually had to stop myself because I get so excited that I want to stop reading and start taking action. And then I remind myself, hold on, you've got to actually read this entire course. You're only like 5% of the way through. But that's how rich this information is. And keep in mind, I'm telling you that from the perspective of someone that has reviewed and looked at hundreds of products, many of which were training. So, I mentioned the case studies. He's done a lot of those, which basically proves, it's kind of like, well, if you're going to say you can do something, how do I know it's true? Case studies kind of prove it. So the last thing I want to tell you before I show you the training itself is that I am offering a special bonus to everyone that purchases the Marketer SEO training through my review page. And there will be a link to that directly below this video. But you're getting a 2-part exclusive bonus instead of only getting the course. I'm giving you a couple of things of good value in addition if you choose to go through my link, which obviously I would truly appreciate. But anyways, the first thing I'll give you is one-on-one consulting through my private email, which means I will answer any and all of your questions to help you along the way, as I am also going through and completing the MarketerSeal SEO training certification with on my own. So as you're going through it, I'm going through it too. As a student, I'm going for my certificate. I have some experience with PBNs. So for those of you that have never done this before, I believe I can help you. There is still help you can get inside the course. I mean, there's a Facebook group, Facebook community that you will join upon signing up for Marketer SEO's training. But there's something about having access to someone one-on-one that kind of gives you more comfort and confidence along the way. I say that from my own experience, and I'm sure it would apply to you as well. So, Matthew wants to make sure you succeed. I want to make sure you succeed as well. I want to make sure we all understand, and maybe I can even learn some things from you in the process as we compare notes. The other thing I'm going to give you is, you've probably been looking at this image on the right and wondering what the heck is that. This is a product that I've been working on for the past year. It's almost ready to be released, but it has not been released yet. Now, having said that, the product itself is complete. So, I am giving everyone that purchases through my link, I'm giving you that product for free. And what is it? It's an affiliate marketing product that shows you my exact affiliate marketing business model step by step. I've never seen a more comprehensive affiliate marketing course. And although my success might not be on the level of Matthew Woodward, what I can tell you about myself is that I started my own affiliate marketing business, and within the first year I was already making more money online than I was making with my previous job that I had for 7 years. So obviously the gamble, if you will, if you want to call it that, paid off. I am in that group of I guess you could say, what they call it, day job killers. I basically left my day job to become my own boss, and it worked. So I'm in that group, and I'm very proud of it. And obviously I'm still trying to further my business, hence why I am doing the MarketerSeal SEO training. But this is a very, very good blueprint for those of you that want to get into affiliate marketing, which is an excellent path to making money online. Now, if you do go through my link and get this bonus along with my one-on-one contact, I would tell you not to get into my course until you have completed MarketerSeal and got your certification, because one of the things I always stress is that you really need to focus on one thing at a time. Getting sidetracked is basically like running your project into a brick wall. If you start doing too many things at once, you're not going to see any of them through. One thing at a time is the recipe to success. So put this on the back burner. Even if you do get it, it's still incredibly valuable, but frankly it will be even more valuable if you know how to build a private blog network first. So it looks like I've already spent a lot more time than I intended to on these 3 items, but hopefully it explains some important things about what MarketerSeal SEO is, who Matthew Woodward is. And fortunately, as far as the training itself, which I promised to show you, and this is it. This is the member home web page here. There's not a whole lot to show you. It's basically all content. When you begin, and let's see if I can kind of go back to the starting point here. You can see the outline is on the right. So this is literally the first lesson here. Now, you're going to see your progress in the top right, and each lesson looks like this. It's very cleanly presented. And since I've completed this entire first module, I can't show you one of the things that I want you to see about how the training works. But basically, if let's say I wanted to go down to module, I don't know what this is, 6 or something. Click on WordPress PBN, the basics. Look what it's going to prevent me from being able to read this lesson. Why? Because I have not completed the previous lessons first. I really like this. It makes sure, Matthew is making sure that we follow the course as he intended it. That way we don't miss anything. And speaking of that, take notes as you're going through this course. There's a lot of information, and of course you're going to get tested on it. So just like you would have done in school, hopefully take your notes, because you're going to have to pass to move on to the next step. So this is where I left off personally, somewhere in module number 2. So you can see that when I am done with this lesson, I would click Mark Complete. That would allow me to move on to the next one. Now, I mentioned that I was getting really excited as I was going through this course, and I think it was around here, revealing the true power of private blog networks, when I encountered a bunch of the case studies that I talked to you about earlier. And there happens to be 9 of them in this course. Actually, no, what am I talking about? 9? There's 10. In many different niches, and the reason it'll get you so excited is because the results that each of these case studies came up with is just remarkable, and he's going to show you exactly how each of them happened. So a lot of great information here. You're basically going to have the tools, knowledge, and resources to do exactly what these people did. And what did they do? Here's an example. So this case study is a video game niche website. He or she deployed their private blog network in November of 2014, which saw ranking and traffic grow consistently from 8,000 visitors per month to 100,000 per month in less than a year. There's a video to show you how that all played out. In 2017, remember this all started in 2014, he is now up to 230,000 visitors through Google per month. He takes you in Google Analytics and shows you the actual screenshots of these amazing statistics and results, and also explains the PBN strategy that was used in this particular case. And, it just goes on. Amazing case study after amazing case study. And all of them used PBNs to get to where they are now. So what's really cool about this is that you might look at this course and be like, well, all I'm learning is how to create a PBN. First of all, you should, don't look at it in terms of you're only learning one thing. With, PBNs are very complex in themselves. They only work when they're executed properly. And B, when you're building a new website, for example, let's say you're building a website for a small business, whether it's your own or someone else's, all you would ever need to successfully rank number 1 is a well-built private blog network. So really, why should he overwhelm us with a bunch of different things like social networking? And of course YouTube marketing is incredibly powerful, but this is all you need to get those results. So this is all he is going to focus on. And the other thing is, in my opinion, when you're learning something, okay, if I'm learning how to create a private blog network, I want to know every aspect of building a private blog network and how to do it successfully. I would rather have that, than a training course that goes over a little bit of PBNs, a little bit of Facebook marketing, a little bit of Facebook ads, a little bit of video marketing, and you get the idea. I would rather master one thing than nothing at all, than just having general knowledge in a few different areas, because then I would be just like everyone else that's struggling to make money online. So basically what you're getting here is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 main modules. Each of those modules expands into different lessons. Here's one that I want to point out. In the Finding High Quality Domains for Your Network module, there are some incredibly valuable domain sources. So these are 14 expired domain sources. These are 14 different sources that you can use to find domains for your private blog network. Now, I mentioned that I have experience with building a private blog network. When I built my private blog network, I literally only knew of 2 expired domain sources, and that's where I was buying all of my domains. And today, if you buy domains from those two sources, they are incredibly expensive because everyone knows them. So when you have all of these lesser known sources to go through, you can actually get valuable expired domains at reasonable prices, such as, you know, what they might have cost, say, 5 years ago, before everyone and their mother was building private blog networks. Okay, so you're getting these 14 different sources, and obviously I can't show them to you here, so I can't click on them. In addition to that, and possibly more valuable than all 14 of those sources, is Matthew Woodward's personal broker for expired domains, his personal source. He is giving that up to all of us. And so you have that as well. So, you know, that's basically how the training looks and how it works out. It's very well organized. And at the end of it all, you do, you know, if you pass the final, you get your certification as promised. You can show that off, put it on your resume, whatever you want to do. But like I said, the best thing you're going to get out of the MarketerSeal SEO Certification training is, quite frankly, the money that you are going to be able to make online once you've learned and absorbed these valuable course materials, this information. You know, you could use that for your own websites, once again, in any niche, and perhaps you could start your own SEO consulting business. You know, when you know how to rank websites, there are so many different directions you can take, and basically there is a lot of money in that. I mean, think about it. People are spending money, lots of money per click, to get their website at the top of Google. For example, let's say if we search for SEO expert, see all of these positions here are paid for by companies, and I always find it funny, the ones that pay for the SEO expert positions, because, you know, you always think, well, I guess the real expert would be the ones that are naturally ranking number one here. But you know, people are spending so much money for these artificial positions. How valuable would it be to have the natural positions? That, because most people have what is called ad blindness, and many of us skip through these artificial, like I think of them, artificial search positions, and go straight to the natural rankings. So I mean, you know, it's incredibly valuable to have the ability to know how to rank your websites. And Matthew, he's been doing that for years, and now he's teaching you and I how to do it as well. So that's about going to wrap up this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something. I know it ran on for quite some time. So again, I appreciate you watching. And if you liked it, please do subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support. And of course, the last thing I'll mention once again, if you are interested in MarketerSeal SEO training, I have a link directly below this video which goes to my review page. If you purchase through my review page, you get those bonuses that we talked about absolutely free, just added value for you. Do whatever you like, but that's on the table. So, you know, hopefully you will consider that. And having said that, I will just close this out by thanking you again for watching my video.
Wuggy, wuggy, wuggy. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Wuggy, wuggy, wuggy. Ooh, it's shaking. It's electric. Wuggy, wuggy, wuggy. Tickle Miss About, she's a puppet like a chicka, 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 she got the boogie. Now you can't hold it. It's electric. Wuggy, wuggy, wuggy.